Now with Obafemi losing the NXT Championship to Ricky Starks, there's a lot of talks with him going to the main roster and his name being changed to PJ Vasa or some shit like that, alright? I don't know if that's confirmed, but I've seen speculations. I really hope that's not the case. With Obafemi coming to the main roster, this is Triple H's last chance. Obafemi is somebody you can't mess up, okay? You look at him visually, he doesn't belong anywhere else but at the top of the card. Alright, that's just the truth of it. Look at everyone else on the roster. Even Braun Breaker. People project Braun Breaker to be a big star. Compare him to fucking Oba. Oba looks like a star. Oba looks like a Brock Lesnar. Oba looks like a Goldberg. You can book Oba like that, okay? I don't want to see him flounder off into some tag team or try to make him part of the New Day just because, I don't want to see that. Right? I want to see Obafemi get booked like a respectable star right away. Okay, pair him up with the big boys right away. I want to see him against Cody. I want to see him against Seth. I want to see him against LA Knight. I don't want to see this guy floundering and fighting Sami Zayn. Okay, because again, Sami Zayn's probably going to go over on Oba, believe it or not, and that's going to get me boiling if they go the other way. Okay, Obafemi, he comes out and he squashes Sami Zayn for the US title. He has this undefeated streak for like a year or so. I wouldn't be mad at that either. I just want to see him move up fast. Okay, Braun Breaker, he should have been contending for that fucking WWE Championship. He should have been feuding with Cody Rhodes one-on-one, mano-a-mano. He doesn't need to go through the henchman era. He doesn't need to. Okay, with Oba, he doesn't need to. Right, you look at him visually, he doesn't look like a henchman. Please don't make him a henchman. Right, if he's the New Day's henchman, oh my god. Triple H, like, come on. Look, one other thing that they can do with Obafemi right away is pair him up against these like alpha male type of characters, right? Rusev, Gunther, Sheamus, and you just have him like, have some like notable matches like that. But I don't want to see him jockeying for that position of like being that alpha male type of guy. He has to fucking squash Gunther. He has to squash Sheamus. He has to squash all these guys. He should have a clean record, an undefeated record, man. The WWE needs a believable threat like that, okay? Gunther, he's not cutting it. Okay, he's skinny fat. He looks like a piece of gum on the side of the street. Okay, rolled up, got ran over, right? He fucking fell down from the bottom of a goddamn table, right? Okay, he's not a believable threat to be undefeated. All that shit is gone. Okay? With Oba, you can see right away this guy looks like the ruler. He looks like somebody who would go undefeated. Look, I'm gonna fucking ruffle a lot of feathers with this one. I think Jacob Fatu, he should lose to Oba. Okay? Like in a squash match. I think Oba should squash Jacob Fatu so easily, right? Because just look at it. Visually, it doesn't make any sense. Right? Jacob Fatu, he wears a t-shirt while fighting. How is that even threatening? Right? You know what I mean? With Umaga, it's like, oh shit, this guy's got tattoos everywhere. He's chubby. He doesn't care. He lets his gut hang. He doesn't care. He's biting coconuts right through the shell. Right? That's Umaga. With Jacob Fatu, he's like a gentrified Umaga. Right? I don't get that from him. That he should be this like undefeated type of guy. This invincible guy. Come on. Right? With Obafemi, you get that. You get that tribal essence from him. Okay? From Nigeria. Right? Lagos, Nigeria or some shit. You get that. But again, I am not getting my hopes up. We will probably see Obafemi in basketball shorts alongside the Street Profits. Alright? That's what will happen. Alright? I'm not trying to say anything about Street Profits or Oba. I just think that Triple H, he has this weak perception of African Americans and he books them all the same. Okay? Do you really think that it was the Street Profits idea to wear basketball shorts? Let me know in the comments. Do you think that was Triple H's idea or fucking Street Profits? Whose idea was that? With Obafemi, there is a fine line of ethnic representation, ethnic presentation that can either go fucking wrong or it can go right. All right, I think with Obafemi, you can do that Nigerian type of thing, that Black Panther type of thing, and I think it will be widely successful, to be honest, okay? The Americans, they eat that shit up, okay? They love Black Panther for some reason. I think it's cool. I truly think he's the only guy that can beat the allegations of Triple H hating those types of people. Okay? I think he's the only guy because look at the guy. He's built like a brick house. All right? That's the only thing, right? That negates everything, man. All right? It doesn't matter what he says on the mic. Okay? It doesn't matter. He has that effect to him. Okay? I think, again, like that name change, PJ Vasa, I really hope that's not, oh my God. Obafemi is such a great name, man. Right? They can run with that shit. PJ Vasa. It's like some Mexican dude changing car parts or some shit. That's what the fuck it sounds like. Yo, PJ, yo, my friend, what's good, man? Underneath the fucking car, just changing my shit with tattoos and an undershirt. That's what PJ Vasa sounds like to me, man. Right? Jesus Christ. I think that Triple H, he has a great opportunity here to change the landscape of the WWE. All right? In like a catastrophic way, to be honest, because look, Obafemi, you can make him fucking face Cody Rhodes right away. You can make him face Seth Rollins right away. Win that fucking big chip. Boom. He's the world heavyweight champion. Now, with Swerve Strickland, I've seen a lot of people say Swerve Strickland was supposed to be that guy to like, you know, put black wrestlers on the map and be that guy to break past that glass ceiling. But visually, if you're to look at Swerve Strickland and compare him to Cody Rhodes, compare him to Seth Rollins, he doesn't give. He doesn't give. I know that's like a TikTok term, but he doesn't give, man. Obafemi, you look at him, you see the edits of Oba, he looks like a beast. He looks like a star. He looks blockbuster. He looks main event. Okay? You pair him up against anybody on the roster, he mogs everybody, man, except for Brock Lesnar. Okay, which is speaking volumes, man. All right, so I want to see Obafemi get booked to fucking superstar status right away, okay? He's the only guy that can beat the allegations, okay? Who else? Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods? Nope, those guys are jobbers. Jobbers. Okay? Those guys are X-stars. Okay? With Xavier, he's a triple X star, if you guys know what I mean. With Kofi, he had his time, okay? But that was just out of guilt, to be honest, okay? Kofi Mania was out of guilt, all right? Due to his fucking loyalty to the company, okay? That run was trash, okay? It was ass. Okay, who else on the roster? Montez? Maybe. But I think he's a goofball, and I think that's holding him back. He needs to have a serious air about him like a Shelton Benjamin. A class to him like a Shelton Benjamin to be that top guy. Okay? Because, like anybody else, like Carmelo Hayes. Let's talk about Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is good. Okay, I think he has potential. It's just his presentation is a little weak. Okay, it's weak as hell. Give him some new attire, right? Some sort of, entrance music to make him more loved by the fans. Like Yeet was great, okay? The Yeet shit with Jey Uso, that was amazing, okay? Give him something like that, right? It's either that or you have a storyline where Carmelo Hayes, he's hanging up jerseys like he did in NXT, okay? He beats people, right? He has this undefeated streak and he's just hanging jerseys. He's collecting names, right? He's cashing checks and collecting names, right? After this Miz fiasco, I think he should go solo and just have this fucking jersey gimmick, right? Have that right away. Now, will it save him from being a jobber? I don't know that. Okay, I think the crowd will get behind it in a sense where it is cool. Okay, it is a cool thing to do, right? That hanging the jersey, it's very NBA-esque. Okay, Wilt Chamberlain, right? His jersey getting hung up. Kobe Bryant, his jersey getting hung up. I think that visual is just cool and it's grand. Okay, that's what we need with these mid-carders. Some of these mid-carders, they deserve that grand presentation. Right? If you look back at MVP, this guy had a fucking whole football tunnel, right? Blow-up tunnel for like a US championship run. All right? Or just even like his regular entrance. I'm pretty sure before that shit too, when he was just a jobber losing to Kane and Matt Hardy, right? Playing basketball with Matt Hardy, right? He had that cool-ass entrance, man. Everyone knows that entrance. Okay, so what I'm saying is I think Carmelo Hayes, he needs more presentation, okay? Because his visual, it doesn't cut it. He's small, right? He demands that presentation. He needs that presentation, okay, to like a grandiose type of level. Now, that's what they did with fucking Chris Jericho, right? His fucking entrance got him over. Okay, his presentation got him over. Now, if you compare that and contrast that to Oba doesn't need that. He's a big guy. So, visually, he already wins over the crowd, right? He doesn't need that much presentation. It would help. It would only, boost what he already has, right? But he doesn't need it. With Carmelo Hayes, he's a smaller guy, so he needs it. Okay? Without that, he's not going to be a star. I'm just telling you right now, he's not. Okay, this I'm him shit needs to fucking go. It needs to be something else. Okay, not I'm him. Okay? It was cool in NXT, but I think it's outdated. It's become a TikTok word, and it was a trend. Okay, and with trends, they die. So I'm him needs to go. Okay, a movie just came out, Him. Great movie, by the way. But I think the word has just been fucking bogged down into some TikTok lingo, and it makes him look like very cheap. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Oba, man. I think Oba has a lot of potential. I think he's going to be the next Brock Lesnar. Okay, whether you like it or not, he has to be, right? He's the only young newcomer who has a believable look. Okay, who else? Fucking Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks, again, he's a small guy who needs that presentation. So put all the lights, all the fog on him when he comes out and has that entrance. Put all the lasers in the fucking arena to make him look cool. Okay, with Oba, he doesn't really need that shit. His presence speaks for itself, man. All right. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys already know who this is, right? The high, rise, live it. Oh, shit. By the way, I reached 12K subscribers. Thank you guys, man. Holy shit. I honestly, man, it's hard for me to, celebrate all these things. Oh, 12K, 11K. It's hard, man. I'm not somebody who really celebrates anything, to be honest. Even my birthday, I just me and my girl, boom, we go get dinner. Maybe we do an escape room or some shit. Maybe we do something like that, right? But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for everything, man. 12K, all these people, man. Holy shit. The people who come and watch, it's all for you, man. All this shit's for you, man. All you guys watching, I hope I keep you guys entertained through this shit show of WWE. All right. Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys. All right. Anyways, you guys already know who this is, right? The high, rise, living, work, wife, stealing, intern, John. Out.